Okay, I wanted to show you this concept whilst it's still exciting to me and still a bit fresh. So where this comes from, I was listening ages ago to Jonathan Kreisberg, and he plays this thing in a song called From the Ashes, which goes... One. This really cool arpeggio style of playing with the hybrid. So you see what's going on here. We get that kind of thing where you kind of go up on the string, down picked, and then up. Not up, but I mean hybrid. 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 On that B string. So from that I extrapolated this style of arpeggio where we go pick, hybrid, hybrid, so we go hybrid, 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 hybrid. And we get that really cool sound, and it feels really good in this hand. And once you get the flow of this kind of thing, I'll show you that actually to start with. So we're on the 8th fret, and I'm thinking about this is like a C Lydian or G major thing. So C here on the 8th fret, G on the 10th fret, hybrid, E on the 12th fret, on the 9th fret, G on the 10th fret, D on the 12th fret, B on the 9th fret, F sharp on the 11th fret, D down there on the 12th fret, up to the 8th fret, down to the 11th again, up to the B, down to the 8th fret, G, up to the D, and then 8, 12, 11, 8, 12, 11, 9, 12, 10, 9, 12, 10, 8. And I was thinking, right, I want to try and move this around, but you get this kind of sound, so you could do it diatonically. So we're going to move every note up 1 fret, or 2 frets, whatever the scale dictates. So if C Lydian or C G major, then I'd move it up to like D mixed Lydian, or just like another G major but starting on the D. You get these kind of voicings which are a bit strange. So what I thought was, if I was trying to play in E minor, a few of these don't sound great. So this one sounds good. But it kind of sounds like I should be playing C underneath. And maybe this one here sounds alright. But if I do this, it's got a bit of a weird sound. That A minor one works. So I thought what I want to do is keep this kind of shape, but have something that's a bit more universal, so probably has lesser void notes. And in what I came up with was this. So we start on the B, up to the G on the 10th fret, and E here. It's going to have a bigger stretch. We get this really kind of modern, kind of wide intervallic sound. So we get B, G on the 10th fret, E on the 12th fret, and then an A on the 7th fret. And then the 12th fret here, back down to the 7, up to the 9, down to the 12. And that's the principle. So we're going to skirt around that kind of C issue there, and you end up with this. Or for the C. And what I thought was we could move that around, so starting on the D, keep the same energy, keep the same idea. And we could maybe turn it into more of a pentatonic based thing. Maybe add the occasional F sharp. We end up with this generic kind of lick which will kind of avoid some of the clashier sounding stuff. So just slowly then, the idea here is that you're going to view this as like a bit of a pentatonic shaped thing. So you're going to join these two boxes up. So we'll start it on E in like the most comfortable of the box shapes, so like E minor. So we then get that kind of thing. So you go 12, 14, 17, 12, 14, 17, and then 14. Is that right? And we're going to have that 12th fret up top and the 14th at the very top. So think about how many notes you're going to have on each string. And then just try and visualize the box shape, or two box shapes in this case. And then that F sharp is just because I can see it is available in G major. and then in the position beneath that, then the position beneath that, and then the position beneath that, and beneath that again. Where I can see there's an F sharp available, I'm not afraid to hit that bad boy. Right, so just one time slowly. Or if we want the F sharp, we could hit it, or we could hit the G. In that kind of way, right? So we could have either sound is fine. But you get a bit more of like this custom arpeggio sound if you hit kind of the G on the way up, and then at the very top hit that F sharp. Okay, then the position beneath that, starting from the D. And for me, I'm very much just seeing the two box shapes and kind of picking the bits that I need to target. Then the B one. And then the A one. And then the G one. And that would be a big stretch if we tried to hit the G. So the F sharp might be a bit more manageable. But yeah, in context, and you could even kind of not do the whole arpeggio. You could do that in triplet feel. I think it's got a really cool sound. I'm going to tab that out. Hopefully that was somewhat interesting. I'm just discovering this for myself now. So if you want that triplet feel, stop on the B and then want that 16 feel, then you could maybe even shorten it up. A really cool sound, I think. And you could even change these up, but that's a new concept for me that I just wanted to share with you because it's exciting to me right now. I'll put the backing track and the tab for this up on Patreon for you guys. But yeah, just have a play around with that as a concept. I think it's really cool. Joining up two pentatonic box shapes with this hybrid arpeggio approach. Catch you in another video soon. Hopefully that was interesting. Feel free to leave a comment if you want me to continue making this sort of video. They don't always do massively well, but I hope they help a couple of people. Cheers.